focus today is not necessarily only on making the impossible possible, but it's making the possible affordable.
Facing this period in which we have low price, we don't want to cut project, absolutely. We don't want to cut activity, because to cut project in this it means to reduce our possibility to develop in the future.
We have to be careful as we push down pricing and so on, that we don't break very good service quality, very good safety records, because that is simply going to be pulling us back and slowing us down.
Energy efficiency is going to become even much more important going forward than it has been in the past.
I'm not even going to pretend to have a crystal ball and predict where the prices will be in a month or maybe even a year from now. But I'm sure we all think the same. It will pick up again, and when or in what fashion, you'll have to see.
Oil and gas is always a nurture for leaders. And this is why you will find that most of, I think 50% of the cabinet in Oman, the ministers, come from the oil and gas sectors.
Our Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, he mentioned regarding the oil prices, he said the journey will continue, the investment in the human will continue.
We need technical leaders, world-class technical experts, as much as we need leadership and management.
I think it's a social obligation for us to create opportunities for this new generation.
One of the most important things that you can do is to start grooming their leadership skills, of course, from the time when they actually are fresh graduates.
So our focus was then to focus all about risk management to every detail. And I think now it's a kind of an industry challenge we are into, but to be humble about the challenge we are facing, to step up even more on risk management, I think it's key.
The impact of the CEO doing the right thing and how many people that affects, and that doesn't cost a lot.
Change is inevitable, and we know that if any organization stands still, they're going to have a lot of difficulties in the current economic situation. So I think change is inevitable.
I think for the asset integrity, I think it's also need mutual efforts between the investors, the contractors, the governments, the local communities. We should work together and to ensure the asset integrity.
I think it's very, very important, especially in challenging times, to have strong organizational change programs.
Out of these events comes opportunities and improvements. So of course we also need to acknowledge that we as an industry have improved with the big events, but to be humble and to focus on risk management, to me, it's key.
I think it's very important that there's more scientific methodology to this than just cutting and increasing manpower.
We have what we say is a strong safety culture, and you want to maintain that. I mean, culture needs to get stronger in these times, and as opposed to get weaker, because that's where the problems will arise.